Hi, I'm Sean. I'll tell you right now, if you're looking for an actor, go see a movie. If you're looking for a meat cutter, come see me. I'm here this morning to tell you about the beef rib roast. It's a great alternative dinner for Christmas or any occasion, but I'm going to show you how we make one, and then I'm going to show you a couple things and tell you how to cook one. So to get started, put my cutting glove on for safety. Take this roast. This is a bone-in beef rib roast, whole. What I'm going to do, take it, cut the bone off. Just to make it a little easier to cut. Put my glove on. Sharpen my knife. Here we go. Now to make a steak ready roast, I'm going to take my knife right behind this bone, take this bone out. Now with this bone removed, it makes it a lot easier when it comes time to cook it. I take this piece back on, lay it on there, get my string. What I'm going to do is I'm going to start at one end, tie it, make a little knot here. Now this is going to be a whole rib, pretty big family. So take that, loop around, go underneath. I'll just continue to make loops until I get to the end, which is tying this bone back on. Now with this bone tied back on, it's going to give it a better flavor, make better juices. A lot of the flavor comes from the bones in meat. I will go one more time on the end. Then I'm going to go underneath, bring it back around, keep the ends tied together, keep the juices inside. Cut this end off. Tie this knot here. Now this is the back side, fairly even. Front side is a little bit off. Even it up just for appearances. Now this is a whole rib. Didn't have to trim it really because the fat wasn't too bad. If there was a lot of fat, I'd have trimmed it off right here. Now, what you do is you cook it. I've got some recipes here that you can use. There's plenty of recipes online. That's a good thing about the internet now. You can find just about anything, or I'm sure you probably got your own recipe at home. Now, one of the main things to remember is before you cook this, let it sit out so that it gets at room temperature, because that's going to make a big difference when you cook it. It's not a real big trick to cooking it, as you'll see from the recipes. As long as you follow them, you'll come out with a delicious, juicy piece of meat. Now, steak ready means that all you have to do when you get done cooking it, you take this string, cut it there, cut all the strings across. That bone that we tied back on there, it's going to come right off. Then when you cut it, you just cut it this way. Can't really see good. Cut it this way. Makes a nice piece of steak fall right open, melt in your mouth. Now let's say you want a smaller one. Take that, would have already, usually we'll cut it before we tie it together. Take it and cut it like that, between the ribs. Look at that. It doesn't get any better than that. That's a beautiful piece of meat. This one, we'll take it, trim it down a little bit. You don't want to trim too much. Like I said, the flavor's in the fat. Take it like that, tie it right back on there again. You have a beautiful roast. There's just nothing better than a nice juicy piece of beef. It is good for you, good piece of meat, good alternative to the old turkey and ham if you don't like that. Now, I'll have some recipes over here on the table if you want to look at them. Now, if you have any questions, go talk to one of the meat cutters back here. We'll be happy to help you with your tips on cooking your roast, helping you pick one out, telling you what size you need for your family. It's as simple as that. And from us meat cutters here at Kopp's, remember, we're not actors. That's why I don't have a good script. But we hope you have a happy holiday and Merry Christmas, and then you'll come back and see